I'm going to think I have like,
bro.
I'm gonna have like 5 years working for you, hit the field.
Wow.
Like, that's the best time, Shorty. Bright and early.
So you can't
Bright and early, Shorty. Bright and early. Get the fuck up. Bright and early, Shorty. I'm gonna get vicious with it. I'm the damn. Y'all can't afford to pay me back. Just come do some work for me, real. Some unpaid labor, Joe.
Bro, you unpaid. You gonna feed him at least?
Nope. I'm doing dirty, Shorty. I'm doing dirty, Shorty. It's gonna be tough.
You say that's only right though.
Shorty, it's only right if I get it. Just let me give me
As long as you don't get like even
Give me 5 years and give my leg back so you can go back to being normal. Everything I said you can go back to. I don't believe they'll survive the whole 360 plus, Shorty. Just give me 5, Shorty, and I guarantee you we could be friends. Y'all will understand completely. Just give me 5 years.
It's in her eyes. Know that it's an issue when the gang slide. Shorty like wine, so dang fine. And we get high like hang time. Drinking and we smoking at the same time. Hit her with the boom bag like a baseline. Get your own bag, nigga, don't chase mine. I ain't so stellar that I cannot waste time. Yeah. Down with my dog since the motherfucking sandbox. I got the drip like raindrops. A hit from the blunt make the pain stop. Got some shit in the vault that I can't drop.
Nah, G, you just go to browse.
This is great, man.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back to another episode of the session. I'm cooked. I'm fucking up. I'm sorry. Today we got your boy Slick, that man Lawson. We got a face that y'all haven't got to see yet because he's been ducking us. That man Tibbs.
Damn, ducking Tibbs.
We got your favorite, the
It's
one and only.
It's just me.
Folks. Check it out.
It's me. You already know.
Bro, we got your boy. He's today.
Fuck that. I've been me.
Yeah,
bro.
But so today we're gonna smoke a little bit, and we're gonna invite you to roll up. So
Come eat with us.
And as always, if you home alone,
you smoke.
smoking alone.
You are yes sir.
Let's go.
Come eat match. Know what I'm saying?
Come do that.
So shorties. So how y'all feeling about today, man? Just today. Like how your day is going so far?
I just want to
I've been dealing with you motherfuckers all day. To be honest with you, bro.
It's no way. You should have asked for the address 3 times and it was in the chat.
It is, bro.
Shorty, that's tough because I went and found it. I found it the same way.
I think I found it like 1,000 times. I said it twice.
The address was in the chat, right? And he texted me personally and asked me for the address. So I sent him the address. Minutes later, he goes in the chat and asks, what's the address?
Because, bro, look, this is what happened, shorty. This is what happened. First of all, niggas told me 3 o'clock, 3:30. And I was like that. We was not here at 3 o'clock, 3:30, shorty, whatsoever.
4:30, I was up.
You told me 3:30 is the problem. I'm out here living dangerous right now, shorty. I'm out here living dangerous. I got no form of communication, shorty. At all. I had to knock on the lady upstairs. I'm glad it was a nice little black woman, Joe.
Oh, this is a
You know what's crazy? Because he never said he was leaving out the
That's
house.
what that was.
He, Shorty, look, I said, Shorty, let me know. I said, Shorty, let me know when you're on your way. He never said I was on my way. And niggas just showed up outside, just knocking on doors.
And I trusted that my peoples was going.
You should don't ever do that.
Why I can't trust y'all?
They don't be here on time.
Yes.
One time.
Yes, I'm supposed to trust that y'all gonna be here on time. That's what I'm supposed to trust. Overall, about the day though, it's been decent. It's been a nice little Juneteenth. You feel me? Y'all probably not gonna get this Juneteenth, but it is Juneteenth when we're filming this.
Yeah. Happy Juneteenth, y'all.
You feel me? Happy Juneteenth to everybody who got BMs and kids out here. Happy Father's Day, Mom. Shit, on God.
Truthsome.
Yeah, man, that's tough.
So how y'all feeling about the holiday? What's y'all thoughts on it?
Shit.
I feel like a lot of black ones going around. You feel me?
It's nice.
You feel me? Everybody.
At least we could
beauty, of course.
celebrate it out loud type shit. Brings recognition to it. I guess.
True.
Does bring more recognition to it.
Cause some people, I ain't gonna feel like even some black people didn't know this was a thing before it was a thing.
And
True.
this is what
Because they don't teach it.
So look, this is what I'm curious about, right? So I'm gonna probably say like within like the last year or two is when I just heard of Juneteenth.
Word.
Right.
Okay.
And so what I didn't understand about it is like what made them just decide now to go ahead and make it like a federal holiday. Like is it because more people are finding out about it?
Sure.
And demanding that we celebrate this and make this national.
I mean, I think that's to each his. Oh, I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Like what's
I think it is to each his own with that because everybody have a deeper meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know like what it means to them. You know, as anybody else have a meaning about a certain day, like other holidays that's going on. Like,
Sure.
I feel like,
great.
you got it.
I appreciate you. To be honest, I'm pretty sure the only reason they even made it a holiday, right, is because enough people last year was like, yeah, like you said, you just got put on with it like over like the last 2 years, right? And I think I literally learned about it last year over the pandemic. Cause that's when it was like a breakout thing. Like it broke social media, shorty, and now everybody was woke to Juneteenth. Cause it's still people learning about that shit to this day. So it really broke. Cause it was like a South thing. You feel me? Then that shit made its way all the way up this way, and now niggas literally everybody's woke to it. So I'm pretty sure they done used it in like media, like famous people speaking on it. So now they like, all right, we gonna give these niggas something. Bam, here go Juneteenth. Since y'all was just celebrating this out of nowhere,
And that's when
y'all just like, here you go.
I feel like it was like because of the fact that the past, like you said, 2 or 3 years have been so racially charged. I feel like that's why they gave us that shit. Like, alright, now, like, hold on, you feel me? Because we've had our basically our generation or our version of our what you want to call it, revolutionaries or civil rights stage. You know what I'm saying? We actually rioted. It's sort of like how people. It's sort of like how people that like for example other races take their time off during their own shit. You get what I'm saying? Or like some races don't stand for Pledge of Allegiance or X, Y, Z because of the fact that they have their own thing. If this is our thing, cool. Don't show up. Like the same way people that do Pride or whatever. It's a day where they don't show up to shit. There's a whole parade. You get what I'm saying? So if that's the case, then I feel like that should be down to the person. Then if your job do something to you about that, now you file something against your job for real. You get what I'm saying?
Get out
That's a motherfucker.
But I feel like it's gonna take and I feel like the fucked up part about it, or the good part about that is, if we all like as black people choose to do that shit, whatever day that is, they're gonna have to shut down shit. There's not enough people working.
Yeah,
If we choose to collectively do it as black people, you get what I'm saying? It's like, nah, this is the day we can have a 1 day fucking boycott to shit, and we just gonna do an odd thing. You get what I'm saying?
Question.
Freak Nick, whatever the fuck you wanna call it, big outdoor party. Ooh, shit, my fault. How people have it.
And they can be straight on black owned business. Shorty. You invest the money in, shorty. Then you keep that dollar in the black community. So question, do y'all think, so me personally, I don't like peaceful protests, right? I'm against peaceful protests. I think, so I understand that it does something. I just feel like the messages with it is just kind of trash. Like one of their things is no justice, no peace, and you're being peaceful, you know? So I was like pro riot, right? I was like, yeah, riots, you hit them in their pockets, you make it hurt, so you fuck that shit up. So I was talking to this guy, and he was like, another way we could do it is, the way what Michi just said is, we just don't spend no money. Like if none of the black people spend money in the day, shorty, a lot of these places gonna get punched, you feel me? Right? And then once you start keeping that black dollar in the black community, shorty, now they really gonna be hurting because
now we spread
I forget like how much money like black people make like in the US, but it makes money. Yeah, shorty. So if we just don't spend money with the ears, then it's really gonna be like,
and that's what I'm saying, because it's like I said, our generation's turn for that shit. Like, think about it. Back then, they used to boycott busing systems. Like, you feel me? Motherfuckers wasn't catching the bus. There was a time when people were carpooling because of the fact that, you get what I'm saying? That's what they did. No, hey man, we free to do bus shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? That hit the pockets hard. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
even
shorty,
shit like
pockets, then that's what start making them look, shorty.
Right.
Cause you could stand outside, shorty. You could take up space. But if you're not disturbing like the peace or doing some shit that's gonna make them see you, shorty, I don't think it's really gonna do nothing for you, man.
It's gonna last 2 weeks. It's gonna last 2 weeks on social media, and then the next thing is gonna happen. I watched that shit happen with so many different trends, bro.
That's what I was about to bring up, what y'all just said, but go ahead.
How the hell do you have to schedule a protest? Like, you have to schedule protests so the police could protest. They could sit there and just guard the protest. Who are you going to catch off guard with this thing? Like they not going to.
I get what you're saying. I get
That shit, it should be pop up. Bam.
You feel me? It defeats the point, is what you saying.
Yeah, it's like
protest should be something that make motherfuckers
to the fact that.
Like how people put like certain businesses know that they're about to get boycotted, they'll put the rat in front of it. You'll be like, oh, you know that they boycotted for some shit. It's like, but doesn't that like defeat the purpose? I know, we know we finna take this L. We know we finna take this L for this time being cool. We gonna find somebody else to work this shit. We gonna make the funds that they don't want and do something else with it. So many businesses file bankruptcy and know they gonna come back up. You get what I'm saying? Cause they people form a union or some shit like that. Cool. I'll kill the business. I'll keep the money. Make another one. Give them shots.
TikTok, Snapchat.
yeah.
Bro, they was really handing out those.
You feel me?
Shorty straight just handing them out. Just giving them bitches out.
Yeah, they say those motherfuckers ain't have bitches. You feel me? That shit getting good.
Shorty.
But yeah,
They was on the book, like, yeah, shorty, we got that business loan paper, shorty.
Yeah, man, but like, yeah, man. But now, like Slick was saying, though, like the trend shit. Like how things will be big for a certain amount of time, like important events or things that you would say like, oh, this means something to be big for like 2-3 weeks just because of his social media.
Yeah.
Fade away and the next thing to come through and you'll be like, all right, now people care about this. Now people care about this. Is like,
Shorty,
we need to sit down and really come up with some shit.
and look, so check me out. My thing with the keeping the you know what I'm saying, the black dollar and the black business, whatever, shorty. It's kind of like that. It's like people would do this shit, like, you know what I'm saying, for like a day.
Yeah.
Just because it's, you know, it's hyped, it's trending. Like, people might do that shit just today, just because it's Juneteenth.
Mm-hmm.
But then tomorrow, you know, it's like back to their regular routine. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like if we gonna do something, and if we gonna do something as a collective, bro, it has to be consistent. Otherwise, this shit don't mean nothing. And we not really making a statement.
And it's tough, shorty, because it's hard to try to convince people to do something outside of their norms, you feel me?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be so hard to try to convince people like, hey, this is how we could fix this. Like, it's people that care, right, on like the general topic
type shit.
Right.
But then it's people that just don't give a fuck.
And that's
like,
what I'm
as
saying.
long as I can just keep moving throughout my day, Joe, none of that extra stuff matters.
Like that. But that's like the tribe mind, you feel me?
I feel like they just
progress.
It's just man, I don't know, man. I don't know what
It's
it is.
that's
Okay.
competitive.
What type of shit do you think is like, okay, what do you think it is that's like keeping these people from not saying like, oh, I don't give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? Do you think it's
Probably giving up. They just gave up, shorty.
Yeah, I was
they probably realized, Joe, and they was like, it ain't shit we could really do. Cause they done, you learn the history shit, and it's like these niggas done tried shit, and we in the same situation.
I feel like everything has that group of people. Not to say that it's right, but I feel like everything has that group of people. Because I ain't gonna flash. I'm kind of one of those people when it comes to like the environmental shit. I've tried to change it this year. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm seeing that the world is like, damn, nah, like I can't personally need myself fix the fucking ozone layer. You get what I'm saying? But enough of us coming together to say, all right, let's do this shit. You feel me? I get what you're saying. So I feel like the people that's doing it like that is just that they feel like if the masses aren't ever gonna, like, you see how we say it's hard to convince people? You can only do so much convincing before you say fuck it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So maybe it's like they passed that point of like, all right, really trying to change the shit, I guess.
Is there a word for that?
I don't know the word though. It probably is a word for it, but
it should be, bro.
you get what I'm saying? They passed their point of like trying that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like
they just.
cause even how we like, you ever see like, for me, I gotta stop saying like my fault, but it'll be old heads that you see not give a fuck about the younger generation type shit because of the fact that I've tried to say X, Y, and Z is all they lost. You get what I'm saying? So on and so forth. It's sort of like the same shit. But the fact that we have, like we said, Juneteenth and shit coming around this year, like you say, the past couple of years, we have been fighting for the shit we're trying to get for the most part.
Yeah.
At least a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like
everybody get by about how they get by.
So I don't think, if we even being honest, this Juneteenth might just turn into a trend. Like, it might be a nice little holiday that people going for strongly now. Yeah. And I could just see it just done out. Because Martin Luther King's, they used to bust as a shorty.
That is true.
And that shit, now
that is true.
I can go 3-4 days, niggas tell me Martin Luther King Day was last week.
Shorty, parties on late.
Shorty, you don't even think about it.
So you think
the bus as a shorty, you always knew Martin Luther King's Day was coming up.
That is true, bro.
Now shorty, that's just another day.
I feel like that's because of school though. No. You get what I'm saying? Because of school, you learn it in school
I think Juneteenth might fuck around last.
Yeah, I think it's gonna last. I think Martin Luther King is like kind of school. Because the school kept you up.
Because it's like, you know, they don't even got school off of that shit no more.
But now, of course, that's what they want you to think, right? Of course, you're gonna think it's gonna last because it's a federal holiday, right? Now you're gonna see it in work. You're gonna constantly hear about it, right? Why you ain't at work today? Oh, because it's Juneteenth. But Martin Luther King's Day is just a day. It's just a day that everybody know is not a federal holiday. Still gotta go to work on that day. You get me?
I feel like
I'm trying to quote
it's not a federal holiday.
No.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel like that's what I'm saying.
No, it's his birthday.
It's just his day.
Like no bullshit, but that's what I'm saying though. I feel like that's what's the difference between it. Okay, Martin Luther King Day has its significance, right? I mean, it has its significance amongst our community. You get what I'm saying? Because he was a person, because he's a civil rights person. That you feel me, put his life on the line for us to even get to where we are now. He's iconic, so we gave him a day.
Right.
You feel me? So on and so forth. There's plenty of people that have days in different areas. Are they as big? No, but there's a Kobe Day, there's a Rosa Parks Day. Yeah. But him, he's like the Michael Jordan of the shit. You get what I'm saying? It's like, you feel me? This is different. This is when the masses of our people back then got, you get what I'm saying? It's not just his is more sentiment, with this is what sentiment. What this is, I feel like it's more like, I don't know how to explain it. It should hit everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. So
because his pride, you know, he was
that's what I'm saying.
Like broadcasting, you feel me? Network. He was televised.
So do you think we need this to become a federal holiday? Do you think this needed to be a thing? Is this like something that the black community needed?
Yes. I'll say that right now because it's gonna keep the thought around. Like I'm saying, like you know what I'm saying. People are gonna keep, like you said, within the past 2 years, people have just figured out that this was even a day, and within that time, we've actually made the changes, advocated, done X, Y, and Z over the past 2 years from knowing that we have something like this.
Okay,
you get what I'm saying?
Look. This is what I want you to understand, right? So say like this, you see like this youth, like the power is like it's trendy to be like pro-black, knowing your shits, right? And you could say like, okay, I live like this every day on my shit, knowing my shit's, loving that, right? Or do you think that's gonna fall off? Like, oh shit, now I'm extra pro-black just because it's on this day. Then I just go back to just like not even contributing to like.
I don't think so. One,
I mean, it changes you depending on like how you want that.
Like, do you just think like pro-blackness is like a trend that's just like
it's just gonna be for like this day? It's just gonna be for Juneteenth.
Yeah, like, do you think? I don't know, man. It's probably like this question, like, are people like that outside of Juneteenth?
Yes. The reason I think so.
I think black business is still open.
That's what I'm saying. Like we've opened up more. There's a whole bunch of more black businesses that dropped within the past 2 years or so. Since the idea of that, we got actual artists doing this shit. Remember, it was a time where artists wasn't rapping about like pro-black shit. People talk about like back when before Kanye went crazy. He'd say like, nah, y'all don't talk about shit that you supposed to talk about. Right?
I disagree with that.
Wow.
Hold up. I'm holding.
You said nobody rapping about.
I'm saying it's not. It wasn't as big in the art in the industry as big.
You said it wasn't as big.
I don't think it was as big.
I still disagree.
Cause you look, for example, you wouldn't have like, I don't think you would have like a back then like a Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, like you know how these are the big, like there's still goats that you have, like we have J. Cole for our generation. But when you think mainstream media, you think Lilbaby, Baby, you get what I'm saying, X, Y, and Z. Those art type artists back then, I don't think were dropping as many pro-black, black business, X, Y, and Z songs as they do now. Yes, we still had our demographic of those artists back then.
Michael Jackson's still booming.
What it really is, bro.
When it's new songs and albums.
I get what you're saying with the mainstream artists.
That's what I'm saying. It's mainstream now. Back then it was mainstream. It was underground for amongst the black people. It was big, but now it's mainstream. You feel me?
Underground was formed for rap battles. That's why
I could give you that, but think of time gap. But think of that time gap. Think of the time gap between Tupac and Biggie era of them rapping now, and how long it just took for it to come back around like that big.
That was
late 95. That's late 95. That's 95, 96, 97 era. Snoop kept it alive back then too a little bit, but overall, that stopped after like 96, bro. Between that era, you know what I'm saying? The back end of the 90s. The back end of the 90s is when all that stopped, and then we tried to, you feel me? Because we went through all types of different waves between then and now. You get what I'm saying?
True.
I don't think you can say it wasn't that though. You feel me?
It's there, but it's not as, like you said, prolific or big as it is. You get what I'm saying? For it to just come back around in 2020, 2019, 2018, and it fell off in 1995, 1996 during the time.
See, look, so check me out. This is the thing that I hate about it too, Shorty. Like he had mentioned Shorty, like how it's trendy, Shorty. That's kind of how I feel like it is now, bro. Because, like you said, Lilbaby made one song about the shit.
Just one song.
He got something to know. He on rise the devil. He was just talking about it. That's cool.
Niggas got to saying because J. Cole didn't drop a song, that Lilbaby was just more about the shit.
Exactly.
I didn't say that. I wasn't one of those people. I know what y'all talking about though. I wasn't one of those people though.
Get the fuck out of here. You dropped one song and niggas thought he was conscious.
I swear to God, Shorty, one song. I'm like, my boy been talking about
But they at least got everyone to drop the song is what I'm saying.
It's the fact
it wasn't just him.
That one song was
It wasn't, but I'm saying it wasn't just him though. It's him. Everyone that was hot during that time was dropping a song. He had that. Rockstar was technically for that. Rockstar was supposed to be for that.
That's not one of those songs.
It is, bro. It's like it's one of those.
One time.
The song Real Life don't have shit to do with the He went to like I think it was like the BET Awards or somewhere and performed it, Shorty, and just threw that shit.
I was blue when he did that.
Sure.
Dude, he say like one line in there about beating the police or something.
But it count though. They at least doing it is what I'm saying.
One line is my whole song though.
One line, he was like,
You give him up.
What's the lyrics? Tell me the lyrics right now. If you know the lyrics,
He said,
see, do say something else. When you say something else in the song.
Fucking cop car.
That's it.
And this nigga say, then he say pistol in my head like I'm a cop.
Shorty,
like,
Come on, guy.
But the lyric, you ain't listen to what's the verse? The verse got some lyrics. I can't tell you the verse because I listen.
Listen, I'm saying,
but it at least went.
listen, when it first dropped, Shorty, nobody thought it had anything to do
I swear to God.
with the police. Nobody said shit
did.
until he performed it.
When he performed it, that's when
And it was
like,
I can see. Get
I think
the fuck
the
out of
video-
here.
Nah, bro. The music video dropped before he performed it, and he had that in it.
the music,
No.
I did see
No,
It did.
the song dropped.
It did drop.
Song dropped.
And then he performed. And then the song blew up.
Yep.
Bro,
Yes.
I could have sworn he dropped the music
And
video
everybody
before he
was
performed it.
No cap, Shorty, the baby.
Shorty,
but
but
you
Hey, pop star, bro, you can't be mad at it, bro. But what I'm saying is, at least, besides them, other people were dropping songs though about the shit.
Let me hear.
Uzi had one. I can't tell you the name, bro.
You can't tell me, man.
Swear
No
on
cap,
phone,
bro.
bro.
You can't tell me the name.
Let me pull out the facts.
Just the fact that you don't remember it.
Shorty, he had one.
I don't listen to music like this, bro. I listen to 3 artists, bro. Myself, you, CJ, and Ty.
That's
Hey, I'm high.
Niggas just lied,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying, bro. Niggas capping this shit.
So hear me out.
What?
They only dropped the one songs and disappeared on the topic. They could have spent the block.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
could have spent the block, dropped at least 3.
I feel
give us
like
3
they
of them.
have though, bro. Y'all just the songs just
Hey, you
aren't
know what's
big,
crazy?
though.
I bet you know what's
Bro,
crazy.
I'm pretty sure Lil Baby
Check
talked
me out.
about this shit
Check
more
me
than
out.
once in
You
his
know who
songs,
else?
bro.
You know who else made a song? Trey Songz.
Swear to God.
Oh,
Nah, I ain't
look.
I ain't hear that shit.
Look.
Swear to God.
Trey Songz dropped a song about, you feel me, you know what I'm saying, the positive black shit too, singing and shit.
Swear to God.
Swear to God, shorty.
He's saying?
Never heard it.
Yeah, y'all never,
What's
so
the
they used
name
to
of
play
it?
it on the radio, shorty. Damn, off camera, you know what I'm talking about. Though. She knows what I'm talking about, shorty. On the game. But the fact that you ain't heard it though, you
Never
say a lot,
heard it.
shorty.
Never heard it.
You say a lot, bro. It's like, you feel me? You ain't even never heard Trey Songz song.
I have heard Trey songs.
No, I'm saying like in a minute though.
Oh, like in a minute. Yeah, you're right. I knew that.
You feel me?
That's
Last shit I heard from him was like a minute ago,
He's
bro.
still making music. That's what I'm saying, Jody. He's still making. You can drop that song.
disappeared a long time ago.
No, bro, but you can't. I feel like now Lilbaby got more bars in his shit, bro.
He be having some. But I'm saying he'll probably say like a bar or something, shorty. But
He give a whole verse to this shit.
He give a little sneaky.
No, bro, he
but
give a verse, bro.
The whole verse ain't
He
really
give a verse or a good 8 bars, bro.
You gonna remember some other shit in the verse before you remember that.
Yeah, cause it's gonna be nice.
That ain't my fault though, bro.
It is. You can make shit.
What?
That is.
Some of that shit be, but some of that
You can
shit
make
be
shit
saying
pop,
be hot,
shorty.
bro. Don't let shit be
Look.
hot, bro. You get mad.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
So you think it's gonna fade away because of
our
that
music?
But it's been. I don't know, man. I don't think it's gonna fade away, bro.
So look,
I think it's gonna be here.
Juneteenth, shorty, it's like, of course it's gonna be, you feel me, trendy. I just know it's gonna be trendy. As for it fading away though, like as far as like people not really.
I'm saying the meaning behind it. I don't think that's gonna feel like people caring about the meaning. I don't think it's gonna fade away, bro.
I ain't gonna lie to you, shorty. I'm not even sure though today a lot of people really know what the day for, shorty.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's low key tough, shorty. I feel like a lot of people look at it as, you know what I'm saying, like that, like, oh, it's Juneteenth, it's a day for black people, you know what I'm saying, fuck work, we gonna tee up, barbecue, you know what I'm saying? That's really fuck around what it be. That's fuck around what it be, shorty.
So they gave us a 4th of July.
Because Father's Day is right next door. Like,
So they gave us a 4th of July. And you,
No cap though, shorty, like no cap.
but think about it. To the white people, the 4th of July is that day where they remember them. You feel me? And it's like that for them. So I'm saying if they could do it, how could we? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just up to us. So I feel like it's gonna stay around because of that fact. Like, you feel me? Cool. So with that being, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if they giving us our 4th of July, it's up to us to make it our 4th of July. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I think we're gonna take the time to do that. Like we're gonna take the initiative to do that.
do y'all pop fireworks?
No.
On this day? Oh.
Well, you could, yes.
Okay.
But I still don't feel like it's as big as it needs to be for it to be like the full out.
Low key though, cause check me out. He probably got a valid point with what he just said, bro. Because on the 4th of July, shorty, everything is either closed or closes early.
Surely.
I think a lot of shit.
But this is
I
new.
think
But look,
this
this is new. You don't know what the fuck the 4th of July was when that shit
I'm
first
pretty
dropped.
sure when that shit first hit.
No, I'm saying.
I'm not gonna count.
That's a bust.
It just made us hype real.
Yeah, they say watch that weed. I'm not gonna lie.
They just added like some boundaries, shorty. When they start realizing, shorty, like damn, shorty, this is the day where we white pride, shorty.
Yeah,
that
my mama
bitch was every day. Them niggas was getting fucked up.
Bro, I don't know.
Yeah.
But we can get fucked up today.
Yeah,
It's a month, you get what I'm saying?
But listen, it still ain't that big for us.
Because it's new. If we take the initiative to make it that big, but like you said, if we stop going in on these days and shit like that, eventually they're gonna stop opening the shit up.
But my problem with that, we shouldn't have to just stop going in. We should just get these days up. This day up.
Shorty, it should be just as big as the
So what I'm I'm saying eventually they're going to do that. It's up to us to make it that big.
Listen,
you get what I'm saying? If we all stop going to these days, oh God, they gonna start. Hey man, well low key we should just give them the day off.
Listen, and
but it's crazy. I feel like
how
that
long
shit.
that's gonna take it.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey man, it's a progress though, bro. It's progress.
I'm saying I'm not even gonna get to live to see the.
You will. I think
we shouldn't have to fight.
No bullshit. I give it. If we do that if we all black people would consistently do that over the next 5 years, they give us the day off nationally. It's already a national holiday.
I don't think we got that much. Like,
I think we do, bro.
on it, man.
I think we do.
Everybody
if we don't have
together.
okay, that much unity, okay, I can give you that. But that much power, we have that much power to do that shit.
Yeah,
We can definitely spread the word.
That's what I'm saying. So it'll be up to us. It'll be up to the people whose day it is. You get what I'm saying?
You gotta fight for it.
Yeah.
There's religious groups and everything that literally get certain days off. Like, why such and such a hell? He gotta come in today. Like, you get what I'm saying? You feel me and shit like this, then why not?
So listen, if we could get together and do shit like that, shorty, we can have so many days.
I'm
It ain't gotta be one day though, Jeff. We got so
We could be running out so many days, shorty.
If they want to do shit,
So I got Martin Luther King. Everybody with anybody had anything to do with civil rights, we'd run off a day for them.
Shorty, we can have like spiritual Saturdays and
Sure, we could take the amount of
Saturday.
we could take the amount of days.
Weekends off. I'm with it, bro.
You talking about reparations? We could take the amount of days off of people that died throughout slavery.
Yeah, shorty.
Get paid for that shit. Bro. Tell them, hey, pay us more, shorty. We walk the bed.
They say we wouldn't have to even work.
Oh God,
They say we wouldn't even have to work. I'm with it, though.
I have like,
bro.
I'm gonna have like 5 years working for you, hit the field.
Wow.
Time, shorty. Bright and early.
So you can't
Bright and early, shorty. Bright and early.
Get the fuck up.
Bright and early, shorty. I'm gonna get vicious with it.
I'm a dead. Y'all can't afford to pay me back. Just come do some work for me, bro. Some unpaid labor, Joe.
You vicious.
You gonna feed him at least?
Nope. I'm doing dirty, shorty. I'm doing dirty, shorty.
They say it's only right though.
Shorty, it's only right if I get it. This doesn't give me.
Man, I don't get like even
Give me 5 years and get my leg back so you can go back to being normal. Everything else that you can go back to. I don't believe they'll survive the whole 360 plus, shorty. Just give me 5, shorty, and I guarantee you we could be friends. Y'all will understand completely.
Bro, you say
Just give me 5 years. Yes.
Bro, nah, for real.
Dwayne Johnson is becoming president in 2032.
Yeah, he ain't gonna do shit. He's just gonna be another motherfucking.
I don't believe he gonna be. Hey, he could pull Arnold Schwarzenegger and be a mayor or some shit.
I wouldn't do that though. I don't like
Arnold Schwarzenegger is a mayor.
Like
That's crazy.
Acting of flies just is too late after Trump hit it, and let us see the social that the president can be on social media for real.
Yeah.
So now we get a celeb that's the president. Social media gonna bust so hard, bro.
And think about it.
think about what the fuck gonna happen.
Who's president now? Yeah, shorty, and he was like a big influence, like Twitter and stuff, shorty.
Yeah.
Like he was like blowing up.
Yes, and they're using that to we're gonna put him in office. Yeah, I'm up on the votes. Why? Because even people that don't know about politics know about me because I'm trending on Twitter right now.
Shorty, because if you think about it, shorty, he's still basically doing some of the same shit that Trump had going on. Motherfucking kids still in cages. They still building the wall, shorty. That nigga didn't pass the act that we asked for his ass to pass yet, shorty. All these
Straight good.
Hey, student loans is still a thing. Shorty, he said that was the first thing he was gonna do when he slid. I could have sworn that's what he said. It's still a thing.
I remember that.
Shorty, so check me out, Shorty. It's crazy. I was at work the other day, Shorty. I don't know if he was sorry, what his last name is Banks though, Shorty.
Yep.
So I was talking to him one day. I was talking to him the other day at work, bro. And you feel me? We just had this same conversation. Like he just came over and got to talk to me about politics, bro. And he was saying how the Democrats always be on BS. How when they trying to get in office, you know what I'm saying, they be making all these promises. Shorty, and then when they actually get in office, Shorty, they just
They don't do shit, shorty.
Yeah.
like never do the shit.
I saw this video and it said like black people we sell our vote too quick, shorty. Like we instantly let a motherfucker know like, yeah, shorty, we fucking with you. So you ain't gotta go to the X level to like get us one over.
Literally.
You feel me? You ain't really gotta really sell us because you done already sold us off for like 3 little things. Well, you could stretch that shit, shorty.
Man,
you could give us like if we was just like, yeah, shorty, we don't know. Cause Joe Biden was like, shorty, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. How the hell do you have to like
the right to say that? Just say some shit.
To say that you already know my vote, shorty. You already know my vote. Like, come on, bro. It's the fucking nerve, dude.
And it's like, bro, like,
Like for saying some shit like that, bro.
How do you have the audacity?
And it's like, I'll be watching other podcasts and shit like people talk, and they be saying like, if we were to come up with a list as black people, if you don't hit this checkpoint, we don't vote for you. Shit'd be so easy.
Listen, and we let them
so
know like
simple. Like if you don't let this happen, we're going to vote to impeach you.
Who should we vote?
We have enough. We make a 13%.
But listen, we could probably already know
Like Will Smith went up there.
We could probably already know who we're going to vote for. We just can't let them think that they gotta vote like that. Cause you can't run off words like that with that much confidence and just think you're entitled to my vote. Like, how in the...
No, I'm saying, I'm just
though, Shorty, like, real life, just you have that line, Shorty. Like,
Shorty,
I respect the Republicans, bro, because at least they say that they ain't fucking with a motherfucker, they ain't gonna
Comment what we got.
And like Kamala Harris, she ain't even black for real. Like when she ran off her being black and wearing Timberlands, and they wasn't even real Timbs. Like that's how.
Oh my God! Check me the fuck out. Somebody, so piggybacking off of that, Shorty, I can bang a Shorty. Somebody, I think it was an interview or some shit, bro. Motherfuckers asked her ass who she was listening to when she was in college, Shorty. I think she graduated college like 83, 84, right? Like 83, 84, one of them years, bro. Oh yeah, I used to listen to Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Tupac, and all that shit, Shorty. They ass wouldn't even. She just up there saying shit, bro. Call that ass in a lot, bro. I swear to God. Shorty, I don't fuck with her at all.
Shorty, she
didn't even think of when she graduated.
You did research before you showed up. You knew it was coming. They prep you. Sometimes they prep you for the question so you don't get caught off guard. Yo, how did you walk into that L?
But yeah, she's half Asian, half Jamaican, I think. But she just banged up being black American.
That's
She's
what
not
they
black
do, bro.
American.
And they ain't gonna capture that. I hate mixed people for that shit.
Shorty, that's tough, Shorty, because she literally can black pass Shorty, and she's just using that. Shorty, because I could have sworn she was incarcerating hella people just over weed, Shorty, and then went on a talk show and said she smoked weed, Joe.
They claim that.
That name.
Like that makes sense.
Smoke that weed.
She was putting people in jail for dope. And I was like, yeah, I smoke a little dope.
You feel me? What the fuck? Weed ain't bad, Joe. I mean, I'd smoke it, but I wouldn't sell it.
And she said that. She's like,
But you mad to buy that motherfucker. Make that make sense. That's what she was doing.
Maybe she was taking give me a deal or you going to jail.
No, hello.
Hey, give me that O for $25 right here, right now, or you got 25 life coming your way.
That's what they would do. She buying weed after they selling it to her. She was arrested right now.
That's what you got.
Imagine serving somebody hit you with the man. Let me get 4 P's. You this bitch famous too. Show up. She thank you. Turn around, sir.
Shorty, and she probably going to selling your shit. She probably going to selling your shit, Shorty.
That shit is fucked up.
Sure. You gotta take it on
That's the
long.
only way to look at it, bro.
And she just got high.
Hurt the fuck out
She probably was high as hell in that interview, man, when she said Tupac knew was her favorite rapper. She probably was high as hell.
Man, bro.
Shorty, that's tough.
Shorty, that hurt the hell out of me. This bitch showed me the bread. Yeah, I got the money for anything. All that. Come on, man, give me fuck. Hey, turn around, son. Chance behind you back. This one goes, damn.
Shorty,
So what y'all gonna do with that? Oh, we taking this home. we taking this home.
And it ain't shit you can say, cause you can go tell the truth,
Bro.
and your ass is just you still cook either way.
All my homies say they smoking short. They walking up the block smoking. 12 say something to them. Take the blunt. Smoke they shit in the car. Take they weed took the little weed out they car, got a blunt, sat in the car, and fling that bitch up in the car. So he say he ain't never been so hurt in his life. Sure.
Shorty, he just straight poured your car.
What do you do?
He poured your car.
What do you do?
It's like you powerless, Shorty. It's like,
Shorty, they gonna go turn you in hot.
He say,
That's what it is.
Shorty, they gonna have all the jokes, Shorty. Take you
all your
in the
shit
front
in the
seat.
car.
Die.
You
gonna be back there
gonna be like,
so blue.
can I get some?
That's a different level.
Can I get some water?
That's a different level.
It's gonna be hot too.
Shorty, they're gonna be roasting you.
hurt.
Just look at you, dumb ass. Back up, man. You not even high.
You wanna hit this shorty? Stupid ass.
How many of these y'all done put down? Y'all had two of the others, bro. Shorty gonna look at you, Shorty, say, what block you got this about?
Listen to me.
I'm about to spin the block or no, Shorty.
And that's how then go take their shit.
Man, Joe, that's tough.
Tell their ass you snitched on them, Shorty. Roy in the age, Shorty, they could just let it go.
And you ain't even get to smoke. Didn't even get to smoke.
You got
That's the crazy. You just spent your money. Go purchase the weed. Just
They see you purchase the weed.
Just for somebody else to smoke
And
your weed.
you know what's
If
tough?
they got them,
You know what's
those fake,
tough?
so fake cops. You know
But
you
you
can't
can
just
smoke-
work out.
You can smoke squares all day.
Man,
They don't give a fuck.
bro, I swear to God,
You
I
know
roll
how
up
easy
joints
it is
because
to become a cop?
It's still.
Shorty, true.
You said what?
It is easy to become a
Nah,
cop.
it's easy as fuck.
all you gotta do is pass a physical test.
Shorty, you know you can be overqualified, shorty.
You feel me?
Michael J. White said he went to go be a cop and protect his like the area he grew up in, but like while he was doing acting, you know how people do their own little side shit. They told this man, "Nah, you're overqualified. You should go like try to join the military or become a sergeant. You should try to do those two. You can't be a cop though."
Yeah.
Because of the fact that you understand the situation too well, you know how to do this job too good.
Yeah, it's,
How can I overserve and protect? That doesn't make sense.
yeah, that's fucked up to me, Shorty.
So they said you can't even have like a super high IQ.
No, you have to have regular like
It can't be. You can't be a
You have to
genius.
have
let's say they come to you with like situations because their test they say the test is like they give you situation scenarios X, Y, and Z. You're supposed to choose the logical answer or the most logical answer to you. You score too high on that bitch, they gonna offer you another job to do some different shit than become a cop.
Yeah.
Dude, and so that makes no fucking sense, bro, because why wouldn't we have the fucking smart motherfuckers that know how to handle certain situations and scenarios as police?
When I realized Shaq became a sheriff, shorty, I was like, nah,
Shaq was a
anybody
sheriff.
can do it, shorty.
Shorty, literally, shorty.
That's
It
tough
just-
to me, man.
Anybody can. If they let Shaq become a sheriff, what can he do? He's 7'4". You know what, Shaq? He's famous. What is he serving and protecting? We see him.
Shorty, don't know other countries. I
What
don't
is he
think they
gonna
work
do to
like
stop
that.
you? He's a big dude, right? Shorty, I think Shaq's fast.
Shorty, I will ruin his career.
Fast?
Shorty, because he's not catching nobody. I'm pretty sure he runs with hurt knees, my God.
This is after his career.
That's what I'm saying. It's after his career.
Yeah.
He's done.
Yeah.
Broken toe.
You know how actors, divide
Not even
themselves
gonna
doing
chase you,
stuff.
Shorty.
He's Shaq. He's not in the area where he needs to be policing. This was you just gave him a badge just because he was able to get one.
Sure, that nigga was probably in the nicest.
Oh, what about John Cena, Shorty?
Just doing shit.
He an actor now.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's cool though.
But did he actually go to like the army or shit like that? Though?
He did.
I don't think.
I think he's just like
military.
yeah. I think he's just overly pro.
Yeah, he just played that role well.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna let him me think that shit he used to.
As a you feel
Sure,
me?
and I don't think-
No, because remember SummerSlam, he actually had the army.
He had to fit on all.
I think it was just pride.
You think he just real
I feel like
good
he
at
just wanted
being
to
like,
He was like showing
Yeah,
like
like
he
that
could-
American pride, so that I
He
love
did have a lot of
military.
pride to it.
I respect the
Well,
military.
yeah,
and shit like that.
the vision
So
of the
he
show.
just played that.
He's trying to get his woman
Yeah,
back.
they probably made him do that shit too.
Shorty, and-
entertainment purpose.
because he switched from the.
He's one of the biggest WWE superstars, shorty. Like he's pushing like at the Rock, shorty.
Yeah, I don't think he ever goes.
Oh, the Rock got like a TV
But I'm saying
show.
though, if you think about it, shorty, he's like America's like.
Yeah, I agree.
He's America's
Young Rock,
wrestler, shorty.
Not the Rock. Shorty.
Y'all heard of Young Rock?
The Rock made it to the generation after his generation, after that generation.
Yeah, sure.
he's influencing kids now with Moana and shit. You not getting rid of Dwayne, shorty. Yeah, like, no, like, you get what I'm saying? Dwayne, like, John Cena had 3 good movies and some shit like
Yeah,
that. Like,
he
you know
did.
what I'm
This is
saying?
good, shorty.
But he be in commercials and some more shit though.
Cool.
That's-
A commercial versus the multi-million
But I'm
dollar
saying
movie.
though, movies, commercials,
But
he
The
get,
Rock's in
you know what I'm saying?
movies,
He hosts
movies.
shows.
The Rock has been in.
I'm saying though, that's because The Rock.
But look though, every year, listen to me, every year he's inside of a top 10 movie to drop, shorty.
Shorty. And John
You
Cena,
can't
Rock-
usually make a year like when if
I'm
he-
saying though, it took The Rock time to get that.
how much time he was a star in WWE already. Came with through
think his
WWE,
work-
fresh out of WWE, hit movies, The Rock.
And
That's what I'm saying. Like, you think his first
like
few movies was like, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like
When he
up
was
there,
coming
up there.
Yes.
I guarantee you, every movie after that. Was
Scorpion King was a big ass movie.
Clean as fuck.
Big, that's part of the monkey series.
The Rock is on Disney Channel. He will always be.
Come on, like he's done.
I'm not saying
John
like, he's
Cena
not
tried. He
He's
tried.
not done though, shit.
But he's not catching the Rock.
No, John Cena's done.
He's not catching the Rock.
In scale of things, he's done. John Cena just hit some weird ass show with toupee and a motherfucking what the fuck? I don't
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Show.
That's what I'm saying. It's another thing y'all gotta
Meet the
remember,
Fockers
too, though.
like the
Of course,
best
The
shit
Rock-
he's
look,
done.
look, check me out. Of course, The Rock gonna automatically gravitate, you feel me, like towards us anyway because you feel me, skin. John Cena,
He's
shorty.
gravitating to everyone.
What I'm saying though, shorty, John Cena, shorty, is He still got.
John Cena ain't got no workout videos. Rock got all types of workout shit. Shorty beast in the gym.
No, and
he got workout drinks. He got workout food, right? John Cena has.
What about Kanye though?
The Rock has multiple boxes of cereal. Now he has movies. John Cena movies can't even see The Rock movies.
This is what
John Cena's best movie. I don't think is The Rock's worst.
Look, this is what I'm saying.
I don't know about that. So I'm taking 12 rounds over Scorpion King, Trey. Scorpion King.
12 rounds.
Hear me out.
He was a police officer.
Yeah, 12 rounds.
Now when you see John Cena and some shit, it's like, oh, it's John Cena.
Oh, yeah.
Every time The Rock drops some shit,
It's top some shit.
it's like, damn, shorty, The Rock still doing the shit, shorty.
That man ran off Sean Hobbs himself just because he was him.
Check me out.
Fast Furious.
Fast and Furious? Who the fuck watched the Fast and Furious, bro?
What?
That shit's
That shit's in McDonald's. It doesn't. Whoa,
y'all still fucking
short. Every one of them bitches have hit McDonald's. Anything hits McDonald's, it's everywhere. It's global.
Check me out.
Bro,
Do
it's
you
definitely
watch the
something.
Fast and Furious?
Yes, I've seen every one of them.
Still?
Yeah, up to
Like all the way up
the
to
recent.
now.
The
All
most
that
recent
time?
one that hasn't dropped yet. I've
You're
seen
the
it.
most dedicated fan. You. Do you still watch the Fast and Furious?
I do.
All them bitches?
I have seen them.
I've seen all of
Fast and
them.
Furious.
I gave up
Second.
after it got past car.
Shorty, I ain't gonna care. Exactly. This is my point, Shorty. Y'all just some loyal ass dedicated ass fans because nobody watching that shit no more, Shorty.
Shorty, the action was.
The only reason, Shorty,
It's just because it's an action movie.
The action is pickable, bro.
It
You
was
gotta
a
watch
car
it.
game.
But look, look, okay, look.
Did y'all see The Rock in the preview? He poured the plane or some shit out the sky.
Oh, no, no, you didn't watch it. Now listen,
Bringing it down, landing.
now look. Clearly, I didn't watch the movie. What happened was this. There's a car chase. Now look, everyone can't lie. The Rock looked like he could do some superhuman shit if he had
not
no.
pulling no
Listen to me. Listen to me though. This
I know
is
he's
not.
strong,
Listen
but
to
at the
me.
time, yes.
Well,
Yes.
But this is the scene. No, this is what happens. So they drive. You feel me? They on the back of a tow truck. The Rock is on the back of a tow truck. So they swerving that bitch out and fucking.
It's on the road.
Not the desert. What's the name of where he from? Fucking Samoa. They in Samoa. So yeah, cliff type shit. The plane is coming upward like this. Short. You feel me? But look, the chain that they got. Because look, it's not just him pulling. His tow truck is hooked up to another tow truck that's hooked up to a big ass car hooked up to another big ass car. Right. They're dragging the plane out of the, you feel me, out of the sky. That's what they're trying to do with the cars. You feel me? The chain break. He on the back of the tow truck because he's reeling the chain that he's trying to reel it in. It break.
The helicopter.
He do some superhuman shit,
and
grab that bitch,
shut the chain, and
then hood that bitch right. But look though, they slow down. They slow down so that the helicopter picks up. You know how speed works, nigga. They slow down.
But the animation, you gonna see that action. You gonna see that action when it's like he pulling it.
He grabbed it like this, bro. Basically, you feel me?
Come on, bro.
When he grabbed it,
He just
they
slowed
slowed down. They hit the brakes because they realized the chain breaks.
That's fucking.
Now they hood. The momentum is going this way because they just hit the brakes. The plane is still going until it brings the slack back together.
Yeah.
He latched that bitch and they did started going back fast.
That's a nice stretch.
That's what happened.
That's
the exact scene.
He's not real life, Shorty.
Shorty, you just snapped on that.
No.
I gotta do this.
In real life,
I gotta do this.
no, Shorty.
I know my
Shorty, no, I'm trying to see. So that was precise.
That's like
Oh, only game, Shorty.
that's the exact scene. That makes sense. It's
That
real.
action was nice.
Check it
That's what
out.
I'm saying.
This is my whole point. Ain't nobody watching Fast and Shorty probably after Tokyo Drift, Shorty. Won't nobody.
And you know what's crazy? That you say that you can't say that because Fast 5 drops after Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift is the third one to drop. You watched 2 other movies after that.
Tokyo Drift is the third one?
Yes.
Tokyo
Drift dropped way when it wasn't supposed to.
Look,
You watched 2 other movies
Check
besides
it out. I'm
that.
gonna take a look. I have the last Fast Furious that I remember. Ludacris and Tyrese was in that.
That's the second one. That's Fast 2.
Yeah.
That's Too Fast, Too Furious.
They gotta be like the best one.
It's not. Fast 5 is their best one ever. That's the one when they introduced the Randy Rock Johnson. That's the one that hit the most numbers. So
The last one.
Yeah, because Dwayne Johnson.
Like fully watched all the way through this probably last.
But then that's just you. It's not your type of movie. Overall, the movie still follow. Listen, up until I'll be real with you. Up until 6, 7, 8, and 9, everything still makes sense. For the most part.
It's like an extra family. Like,
That's
it's
why they
like
fucked up at the end. That's why they fucked up.
because they brought out more people.
That's what I'm saying. After 5 is when people usually fall off of it. Cause 5 is when it's like, all right, like after 5.
Hey,
No,
it's crazy how they make
5.
continuation like
5 is a about cars still. They're doing thieving ass shit, right? But now they're thieving on the like $1 million level. You get what I'm saying? It's now we have to infiltrate the drug cartel and also infiltrate this police station that's corrupt to steal his money, and we finna live off that. That's they do shit like that. The problem is Dwayne The Rock Johnson is looking for them because they all wanted criminals. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Why did they leave cars?
They did. They're still in. Listen,
that's about racing.
It was good, man.
it wasn't just about racing. The first one was not just about racing. It was a whole gang war between Toretto and the Asians. What did you mean? They were stealing shit. Yes, car racing is what helps them, but overall they were stealing shit. In the beginning of 2, they were stealing the shit off the train.
Here's what I'm gonna say, Shorty. Get at me.
What did you say?
Check me out, Shorty. Check me out, Shorty.
I'm on my movies, bro. Don't come to me.
Look, get John Cena. You can put more money. You know what I'm saying? Some more years, Shorty. You know
why? Why would he give him more years?
Yeah, he gonna become the president.
Even when The Rock and him were in the shit at the same time, The Rock was better.
What and what?
Everything. Yes.
But what the fuck? What are you saying?
That's what their career is based off of. Wrestling. They've made it this far off their wrestling careers and how big they got in media.
That's
Do you smell?
So at that level, there he's already done better. He's going past them.
I have to pull up their accolades, how many times they can hear the title, all the other shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you feel
we talk about iconicness.
That is iconicness though. What you mean?
No.
You think John Cena is as iconic as The Rock?
No.
No, I am the slightest.
I'm just saying, Shorty, give him a few more years. I don't think you could. You feel me? Of course, The Rock has him now, Shorty, but you feel me?
In a few more years, he's still gonna have him.
John
I'm
Cena.
saying though, you can't. I'm just saying.
The Rock got 3 movies on the way. What John Cena got?
I don't keep up with neither one of them. So I don't know, Shorty.
I just know he got you because there's 3 movies dropping with him in it.
Hit me out.
They coming out with another Jumanji, another fucking Fast.
I didn't even watch the first 2.
Yes.
Hit me out.
Shorty.
So I'm pretty sure John Cena have to come back to WWE. And he'll have to literally do what The Rock probably been doing for a minute.
Oh, the same way?
The exact same way. He got to come back, fight a little bit, get some fame, hit the movie.
That's
come
what I'm
back.
saying. Give him some more years.
Every time it's like a new because The Rock's been around for a minute. No, that nigga's durable.
He's
He's durable.
Been around for a long time.
And he looks
He
like
went to the league, Shorty. People forget that.
He looks like he
I'm on Shorty. He went to the league.
He looks like he can keep going, Shorty. Great shape.
If it's got to be some natural causes that get him.
Shorty. All he's doing is just straight face acting, Shorty. He's probably not doing none of the stunts.
No.
Shorty.
Hell no, he's gonna do that.
No, some of them he probably is though.
Shorty, so think
Some
about
of them
it,
he
Shorty.
They not letting him do no stunts, Shorty. I don't think they letting him do no stunts, Shorty.
He's not gonna be a bitch
his
like that,
best-
Shorty. He ain't gonna come on now.
It wouldn't even be in his best interest to do
He can
it.
pick up a
All
chair.
it takes is one fuck up.
Some of the stunts he can do.
It probably ain't no big stunt. It ain't no big stunt.
You can't name me nobody but Jackie Chan to do their own big stunts.
That's what I'm saying. They got
And basically Tom Cruise little ass, and he broke his foot on one and stopped doing that.
But
That's what I'm saying.
Shorty, it's crazy how they did it. Niggas just found out Tom Cruise was short.
Yeah, he's
That's
5'7".
the regular height.
It's the way the camera.
Shorty, I noticed that after
Shorty, y'all know he's not allowed to have like tall, like
Yeah, the calves.
can't be too tall.
You do look tall. The camera's like up close.
Wow. Shorty, so none of the people could be taller than them. So they all. If you look at like all the models and shit that's been in the movies with
It's
them,
only like a couple that's like a little. Nah, the
They
nigga
all
that played
push like
Superman
5'6".
inside that one.
they all pushing
That's
5'6".
tough,
So they all short.
He
Shorty.
funny as hell, Shorty. It ain't even that deep.
Yeah, though.
Like that.
Shorty, cause think about the people he acted in, Shorty, that you think he's just regular height with. I'm saying, Shorty, and he's not that guy, pal.
That's
Just a
tough.
little running ass.
Shorty, and Kevin Hart just took that shit and ran with it. He's like, yeah, I'm a little shit, Joe.
Yeah, cause
And now he intentionally stands next to tall motherfuckers to show. Like,
now, sometimes I know he get mad because I don't care what you say, but as a grown ass man, I can't just let nobody pick me up.
Shorty.
Shaq be doing them dirty. Shaq will really do one of these with him.
That's probably tough.
And sit him down.
He just started.
That's why he got swole. But Kevin Hart said I had to get big because I was tired of being too small.
Shorty, because if you think about it, at that time, Shorty probably wasn't shit he could do to Shaq. He's swole now. He in great shape, but at that time, Shaq was probably just.
You still get him, Shaq.
Listen, you trying to run?
I can run, yeah.
Shaq don't put it on you.
Remember Hollywood, the TV show, Real Husband of Hollywood, with Kevin Hart. That was stunt. the episode when he got beat up by the kid.
Yeah.
Shorty, on the show, this kid came out of nowhere. He was like, "Hey, who kid is this?" He was like, "Kid." He was like, "Hey, where's my money?" You feel me? It's like, money, I don't owe you anything. You know, came up on him. Came out, he was like, "Hey man, I don't know what you think you is. I'm a grown ass man." You feel me?
Shit.
You feel me? Like, I'm finna settle myself. He was like, "What?" Shoved him. He came out dramatically, like, stumbled. You feel me? Like, out the way. He was like, "Damn, that boy swole as hell. How much he bench?" You feel me? He said some goofy shit.
I got a question.
Hey, so I got a deal.
No, go ahead. You got it. Say it, bitch.
Fuck it.
Yeah, you a hoe.
But since we on the topic of Kevin Hart, y'all think it's funny?
Oh, okay. And this is exactly what I was
yes.
gonna say. Not even just that. Do you think he's
And I think it's
a goat amongst comedians?
ooh, I think it's like by like
Alright, so
Chappelle level.
wait. You
Chappelle
first
level.
have to answer who do you consider the go-to of comedy?
Me,
Of all comedy.
Bernie Mac. I'll go Bernie Mac, Richard Pryor.
Okay.
I'll go. I can say Cat Williams in his early
Yes, sir. Cat Williams.
Cat Williams.
Mike Epps is actually funny.
Mike Epps is
Dion
funny.
Cole not up there.
Oh,
Cedric the
Cole,
Entertainer.
right.
Cedric the Entertainer with stand up. I'll put him there.
I was just gonna say, are we talking about stand-up alone?
Yeah, I'm thinking stand up
Only
alone because
stand-up.
they trying to put him as the
Oh,
go-to
yeah.
with stand up
Stand-up.
comedians.
Ah.
I think on the stand up, even though he sold the tickets, but that's all media now. You get what I'm saying? Think of how much Richard Pryor would have did if social media was a thing.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna cap with Shorty. He
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, he's a
up there, Shorty.
He's a goat. He's a goat.
He's definitely up
Shorty,
there.
his stand up on Netflix.
Yeah, he's up there,
Some
Shorty.
bitches back
He's
every
up there.
time. He's hilarious.
No question.
Definitely goes.
So check me out.
Clean.
Kevin, as far as stand-up, Shorty,
He's not good, right?
I don't consider him to go.
Thank you.
So honestly,
He really not even that funny to me personally, Shorty.
only reason I probably say he's like in GOAT conversation is because he's selling
Numbers,
tickets.
yeah.
He
got
he's
the
pushing,
numbers.
he's shitting on numbers, shorty.
What?
And he went
But Eddie
better.
Murphy go a long way
Numbers?
though,
He
because
shit on numbers?
he does a lot of acting.
He's the first and only comedian to sell out a stadium, like an arena, like a football stadium.
Yeah, shorty.
He sold out an entire football stadium.
For what? So what stand-up?
Who you talking about?
That was before What Now. That was no.
What to do now?
What Now was football stadiums. Let me.
What now?
Yes, he was.
That's what sold the fuck out?
Oh yeah.
Everything before that, everything he's ever
Yeah.
done is sold out.
But
But what I'm saying is he started doing arenas and football stadiums with What Now, Let Me Explain, and all that shit. He was doing arenas. For
Yeah, sure.
I've sold out Madison Square Garden more than any other
Good broadcast.
So on Netflix
Traveling.
about that shit, shorty. Cause think about this. He sold out all that shit, shorty, and then everybody that didn't go see it ran that shit up on Netflix. He just ran that shit right back up on Netflix.
And he's actually getting paid from that. He's been inside a lot of top 10 movies, and some of these he's produced
You
himself.
say he's gonna. What top 10 movies Kevin Hart?
I ain't gonna
Think Like a Man is Think Like a Man for his name is top 10.
So check me out. Alright, check me out.
For the time it's in, I'm
I'm
saying when it was
I'm
dropped.
talking about his movie though, where he's the main character.
That's his movie. He helped produce.
Shorty, did you see the one?
Alright, okay. That can be his movie then. I'm talking about shit. He the main character.
Night School. That went #1 for multiple shits. That's his entire movie.
Night School.
Yes.
Yeah. She played in
Hey,
that.
Tiffany Haddish.
That's his movie though.
Oh no, man. Alright.
That's his movie.
She's hilarious in that.
Shorty, he got a movie.
It's
Soul Plane flopped when it first dropped, but back end money, he got money off Soul Plane.
So okay.
Soul Plane was.
That's back
I
end money.
give him Soul Plane. I give him Soul Plane.
He has Central Intelligence with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Dwayne Rock Johnson.
What do you mean that's his movie though? He's starring now.
Sorry, what's that one with the Ice Cube?
I think that's.
All the one with Ice Cube.
What's that called? Ride Along.
Ride Along. Those ran off too. So
Shorty, and
these are all his movies.
he got one that's going up on Netflix right now called Father.
Yeah,
That one's gonna go up.
that's going up as we speak. It's actually top 10 on Netflix.
Overly being advertised, shorty out of nowhere, man.
No, he's producing his own shit and everything.
Yeah, man.
He has his
everything.
he has his own network. Do you know that?
Shorty, good ass
He
movie,
has his
shorty. I
own
like that
network,
work.
shorty.
Listen, I was watching that work.
Alright, so look.
That bitch was busting.
So I give him I give him Paper Soldiers, Soul Plane.
That's not his movie though. That's not really his movie.
Paper Soldiers?
It's just a bunch of people thrown together. I can say that, but his movie, that movie flopped when it first. What's the name, bro? When it first drop, flop. It's back in.
Paper Soldiers?
Yes.
I know. You can say that about what you call it too, though.
But it's still not
But I'm
as good
saying,
though.
I'm talking about, that's a good movie.
It's not as good as
Plot wise, I'm talking about.
Plot wise. I understand. I'm saying overall how the movie.
You talking about high soul, but
yes.
look, that don't. Alright, look. So check me out.
Money. You talking about revenue, bro?
I understand, right? And I understand that, shorty. But see, it's kind of difficult to say though, because just because something make a lot of money don't necessarily mean it's good though.
I
guess I'm more talking about quality. Like, is the shit actually good? Is the shit actually?
Oh, like what everything it got? Okay, I understand.
That's what I mean. Because the numbers don't always.
If that's the case, you still got to give them ride along. You still have to give them. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, ride along, think like a man.
You still have to give them. Soul Plane has its plot, but it's just bullshit. I ain't gonna fly.
Yeah, it's just
I feel like it's all to the listener. If you just don't like his jokes, you won't find them funny. Because it's still gonna just because you don't think it's funny, shorty.
No.
Just because you don't think it's funny, I probably thought it was hilarious, Joe.
But see, and that's understandable. But for me, I don't even know if it's necessarily the jokes. He just all he do is just over exaggerate.
But that's the sense. That's a type of comedy. That's a type of comedy.
Shorty,
there's real comedians that do shit like that.
Just reckless, shorty, and that's what found it funny.
Eddie Murphy does the same thing.
That's not you said what?
Eddie Murphy spins it the same way. When he does all like he's over dramatic with the way. You get what I'm saying? His setups are way better though. Eddie Murphy's setups are better. But overall, with like think of his movies, he's always the person like overreacting X, Y, and Z. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
doing the loud ass funny person all the time. He does the same shit. It's just his setups are more in depth. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you feel so.
like
Hart is that for this generation, but I is stand up. I don't think he's a go overall, and what the influence.
Oh, I mean, so movies. I guess. All right, so I say I give him. You can he decent. He still ain't.
I got
to me. But his movies have good plots, right? Mm-hmm. But you feel me? As far as like putting them in the GOAT conversation and stand up.
No, I don't think I'm gonna put them down. Like on funny jokes, no, I don't think I'm putting them down.
And that's what I was saying though. That's what I'm saying. Like as far as like up there like jokes and shit, shorty, stand up, shorty. He's not that to me, shorty. Like I think Cat Williams is funnier than him, shorty.
That's that. I don't know.
Cat Williams is funnier than him, shorty. I don't know how Cat Williams is doing like the numbers and the revenue and all that.
Now he's blackball. He's blackball.
Blackball like a motherfucker. I know that. Yeah. But as far as I'm talking about like funny jokes, hilarious, shorty.
I don't know, man.
Even shorty, Cat Williams ain't never really had. You feel me? Like he been in movies, but he wasn't like the main character type shit. But the movies,
but over Kevin Hart, I don't think so.
I put him over Kevin Hart, sure.
Oh, okay. I don't know, man.
But no,
Eddie Murphy or Kevin Hart, Williams, shorty, he don't even have to be the main in the movie.
I'm gonna say.
Because if you think about like his role in like the Friday, shorty, that shit iconic.
Iconic as fuck.
Iconic, shorty. And the movie had shit to do fully about him, shorty, but it was enough. He had just a little bit enough for that shit to. You can remember this all damn day.
But it's a bunch of Kevin Hart jokes that are just as iconic.
As what? Cat Williams?
Yes.
Shorty, what? Like the laptop that. That's crazy.
Not even that.
Shorty, that's a good one though.
That's a good one.
That's straight. That's one that be like, you got that one out your bag.
That's probably one of the few jokes he has that I was like, alright, that's.
When he talking about his uncle, what do you got to everybody go night night, nigga.
Everybody go night.
Oh, shorty, and
no, the whole story. I'm not gonna fuck out back blue.
Shorty, and it's about his pops getting beat up. Shorty,
that storyline.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. That one hilarious too. And I think it's another one that's hilarious. He said,
he said, you ain't got no nipples.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, true.
Come on.
That shit is annoying. That shit was not funny to me. That shit was not funny.
You cow.
That shit's clean.
I think it was one shot about. I think his son told him, no, you take out the motherfucking garbage or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, he was like,
that shit's hilarious. That shit's
shorty.
That's some of his newer shit though.
Shorty, even the one about
that was new. That was newer. That's within his last 2 or 3.
Yeah, sure. You got some shit.
Had to be like years then.
He got a whole.
No, that jumped out like years ago, man. That's like 2018 to 2019.
What about the laugh out loud?
No.
No.
Yeah, so you.
I don't even remember them jokes though.
What?
Yeah.
Cause see, you go back.
You gotta go watch it.
Y'all watch Cat Williams?
Yeah.
Which ones?
Oh, my dad.
I've watched all the
He
Pimp
talking about
Chronicles. I've watched all that shit. Even the ones when he got on the zebra print suit and he with the white people shorty. I watch his YouTube shit, nigga. Like, no, I've seen my fair share of Cat.
Okay.
No, I give you that.
Alright. But I'm saying though.
I give you that shit. Like, I'm telling you, I'm running it on.
We got it.
Come on, all that.
Alright.
Come on now.
Okay, cool.
Put my cereal on top of the motherfucker. What's his name? My son sitting there. I'm all them jokes.
Take.
Come on now. Stop playing. Stop playing. I'm watching Red and them open. Not just his finishes. I'm watching Red open. Everybody come through. Come on, man.
Come on, man. You
I seen the little in between. They showing up to hair salons. Oh my God.
You don't think he's funnier than Kevin Hart?
On stand up alone.
Shorty, stand up?
The only reason you're saying that, I feel like, is because I ain't gonna flash. Cat got probably more shows and more longevity, like not more shows, more longevity, but more events and what's the name than Kevin Hart would, like that went.
What you mean, like stand-ups?
Yeah, cause he used to do tours and shit. His tours, he was like the 85 South show his time.
Like a while.
Cat Williams like the 85 South show his time. So it's like everybody from the, you get what I'm saying? You got the DVDs of Cat Williams and who out the little bootleg shits. You feel me? You remember that time with Cat Williams? You know what I'm saying? Kevin Hart is more like
doing no shows alone.
No, he isn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but his tours were bigger because it's like, nah, I got such and such opening. You actually gave a fuck about who was opening, who, like, he had a whole like movie.
But I'm saying, I'm talking about stand up though, shorty. Like
Stand up.
I think the latest one was
stand up.
Oh no, he got more jokes, but off the stand ups, I think it's
damn.
Cat Williams got more jokes, yes, but off the stand ups
I think
themselves,
Cat Williams got more funnier jokes, shorty. I think I gotta listen to my boy Cat, man.
I do.
Now, you gotta run it
What
back.
about you?
Y'all ain't watched enough, bro.
When he was talking about getting half the weed and shit, and he was like,
Did you see the one, shorty? I swear to God, I don't even think this was a full show, shorty, and this shit had me rolling, shorty. When he got to that little altercation with the soccer boy or something,
yeah.
Shorty, I don't even think that was a full stand-up, and that shit had me damn near in tears. That shit was hilarious. That shit was like 30 minutes.
I'm listening to him roast a bitch on the radio show host.
Oh my grandma, shorty, I'm telling you, waiting on that, shorty, cooking that ass, live on the ass, shorty, live on air. And that's, come on, man, he's not funny, shorty.
Listen, Kevin Hart.
He's not Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart, baby. Did you see Kevin Hart, baby?
I get tons of it. He went on Wild Enough, shorty. He cooked everybody, shorty.
Did you see him make me feel them backstage?
Look though. The whole Cat Williams was on Wild Out as a regular.
It was like
Cat
going
Williams
in
was
the
on
back.
Wild Out as a
Yeah, cause he was regular.
No, like
Kevin Hart came as a special, cause it's not nigga. Yeah, bro. Come on, shit.
But look though, this was back in the day though. So Wild Out wasn't even, you feel me? That
But they were still having guest shows.
Kevin Hart was on there more recently though, right?
But what I'm saying is, even
Recently,
back then,
though,
Cat Williams has never been a special.
Cat Williams was when he was on the show when Kevin Hart was on the show. Though.
But this is what I'm saying.
One wasn't funny.
He's regular. I'm a part of. Listen. I'm a part of the show.
Another thing that I cut it just to shorty is because of the different, you feel me? The different time that we the different era that we in, shorty. So you can.
But you're not gonna find a lot of the shit from this era funny compared to what we used to talk about back in the day. You get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That shit.
Back in the day, we used to say a lot of shit. Shorty. Now everything was flying. Like no, people used to be able to let you say whatever.
A whole lot of retro shit.
Man, cause I ain't gonna fall. Flash Raw by Eddie Murphy. Man,
This one is
all his little videos he got on Netflix, shorty, are vicious.
Yeah.
The shit he say in them bitches will not lie.
No, Richard Pryor was
Hilarious, bro.
If he was in this era, shorty, he was.
Oh, if he's in this era, he's canceled. Oh,
Sure, he
that nigga
definitely
was vicious.
Yes,
man,
He was
out the
vicious.
They made them. I don't know how
he was dropping cracker advocately.
Shorty,
Shorty.
he was
Advocately.
He was definitely speaking his mind.
Sure,
fuck.
Yeah, hey, what can you say, man? That man was doing cocaine, boy.
Yeah.
Hell of a drug, shorty. Hell of a drug, shorty.
But remember that one roast he did?
Against fucking.
No, he did a roast. This is just a roast. You probably don't know.
I'm saying he was roasting someone, or
like it was like he was roasting his cast and his members.
Who?
You feel me? Of the Sanford show.
Oh, you would?
Yeah, watch that.
I can't.
But
All
these white people.
But listen, it's still to each your own. Cause you don't listen to Rod Wave.
Yeah, that's tough. But I heard that was tough, Joe. How you don't like Rod Wave?
Oh, it ain't that I don't like him. I can't sit and listen to him like how y'all do. Like he have like a song or two that I fuck with that I can like.
But what I'm saying is, so throughout the day, right? You can probably only play one Rod Wave song a day.
Probably not even a day.
I elbow your ass.
Not even a day, Joe.
I elbow his ass. He listens to his ass once every.
I could probably name some songs by him that I listened to.
Ladies, and I could bang it. Ain't finna be nothing to do. You finna say Hard on Ice or something else.
I'm gonna say that Hard on Ice.
And
Girl of my dream.
Alright, and you gotta say Tombstone.
I don't even think I heard that. What you call it? Yeah, should've. Rags to Riches.
Get the fuck.
So then these not even them of high.
Come on.
Girl of my dreams.
So what about Dark? What about Dark Clouds and shit like that?
Dark Clouds.
Ain't got jiggy with his music.
Wow.
I like that, Shreddy. Like, I ain't never. I tried to listen to the last album. I tried to listen to Street Runner, Shreddy. I did not see the big hype about Street Runner.
Street Runner was clean.
Didn't see the big hype about it, Shreddy.
So what do you listen to?
I mean, I listen to
Drake.
It depends with her, man, because he kind of iffy. Her be iffy to me. So it depends with the Herb. It depends with the Dirt. You know, obviously I
Dirt dropped some new shit, I think, with Polo G.
No, it was Lilbaby.
Depends with the baby. Depends with Lilbaby too.
You listen to Lilbaby?
Like,
it depends with him. A lot of the songs sound the same, so I pick and choose.
What's that song?
I pick and choose with Polo wise too all the
Yeah,
time.
that's yo.
Yeah, I really pick and choose with a lot of artists, because it's either they not really saying shit in their songs, or they songs sound
you don't have
like
So
you gotta head up the story.
I feel like that's with everybody, right? But you don't have just like a set core of people you listen to.
It's for real.
Like not that you like pick and choose, like you listen to majority of all this stuff.
Everyday type shit.
Yeah. Cause I listen to everyday.
What's your everyday type out?
So check me out. Recently, I would say Cole. Recently, I'm gonna say Cole because he just dropped shit. You feel me?
True.
But I mean, like, what about on the day to day? Like, what do you find yourself listening to? Like, do you have any consistent like go to? So I know for like me,
can I speak, please?
Sure.
Oh, I really don't want to.
Nah, bro, no, shut up.
I can't listen
so
to.
Recently, shorty, my go tos are like Juice, Polo, probably Rod Wave, right?
I heard you.
So those are like my miss. Like those are like the go tos I listen to. But I still listen to other people's stuff like here and now.
Okay.
But I still have like that core. Like on a daily show, you'll probably catch me listening to one of those 3 songs, like artists. So do you have just like a, or is just like
mine's to me like Kendrick.
I say I'm gonna say Cole.
DMX.
I'm gonna say Lil Wayne.
New or old?
Oh.
Like Carter.
Well, I mean, well.
You getting details?
I ain't gonna say like old, but because I still listen to, you feel me, like even his new shit that he's feel me drop. You know what I'm saying? So I just run through that, whatever I'm doing. So Cole, Wayne, and shit. I say Herb, but Herb old shit. If I'm gonna listen to Herb, it has to be his old shit.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say them.
I like Lilbaby song.
I don't know. I can't really get jiggy with Lil Baby. Lil Baby or Lil Baby?
Lilbaby.
Lil Baby hot too. That's my brother. That just don't drop.
He's a salesman now. He's real estate.
Let me drop shit.
He just out here just.
And so it's crazy though, shorty, because I've been trying to figure out why I don't really fuck with Rod Wave though. Because you would say he talks, you feel me, in his song similar shit to like Juice or.
Well, Rod Wave's from Atlanta,
He's like a heartbroken fed
He's from Atlanta, right?
Heartbroken?
Rod Wave.
I mean,
Juice is talking all type of stuff, drugs, emotions.
Okay,
he's not from Chicago.
That's not Chicago. So who would y'all compare Rod Wave to then?
He is on right, sure.
He's talking like
as far as what he's talking about,
like heartbreaking music, Joe.
It's like
Not really though. Cause what's the name? Isn't heartbreaking.
I'm talking about what majority of
his songs are him and his feelings, shorty.
Okay, so who y'all compare him to?
As a feeling rapper?
Juice WRLD?
No.
He said he want to compare him to Juice.
Nah,
you
Juice, they're not even
Juice
close.
was, anxiety, drugs,
okay, chill.
etc.
Okay.
As right now, We could say he's a more
Well,
singing version of Polo when Polo posts his singing stuff.
He's a damn. That's tough, Shreddy.
Logan singing a Polo.
Yeah, sure.
Cause Polo, I like some of Polo songs that he be singing, Shreddy, but I be wanting that nigga to rap.
Sure, I feel like what he's doing is Thug Dizzle, shorty. The singing low key. Listen to me.
I think it be decent, Shorty. Like it depends what song it is, bro.
I think that's what really got him going, shorty. Cause if you think like he started popping when he started. Well, some of his songs was just that straight drill, just.
That's what a lot of this shit was.
Yeah,
Shorty, you feel
and
me?
then when he started throwing in like them implements of like that singing, shorty, he started moving. Cause it's like,
Yeah,
shorty,
you have to be versatile.
But
You have to be versatile.
that's the same. And once you heard Raw Wade, shorty, it was just, damn, this nigga just sing rapping.
Just sing rapping.
Yeah, it's like it was different, shorty, because nobody else was just straight.
Sing rapping, but it's not a sing rappers though.
No, not like that though.
It is. It's a lot.
I'm saying like the way he sing rapping. It's like everyone else you know is probably gonna throw tune on it. It's actually just him. For the most part.
I want to say Don Toliver is a singing rapper.
Nah, he's not.
Shorty.
Have
you heard his music?
Sing rapping.
It's like the type, though. You gotta be doing it throughout the rap. It's like you switch it, but majority of your stuff is you just sing rapping.
Sound like
Man. I don't listen to that shit, so I can't really name. Cause if a motherfucker just doing all that singing shit,
no, it's not.
Like
I mean, it's like depending on what song, like Fabulous.
Damn, Joe, just stop, shorty, because those songs be hitting deep.
I listen to
They
Fabulous
be talking that shit, Joe.
time. You feel me?
Sometimes.
What you mean?
It's crazy.
Sometimes. I don't know.
You cap. You
I
cap.
don't be saying.
Straight. So what is like the genre of music you like to listen to then?
Dude, it's crazy. I listen to everything, bro.
But what would be? You gotta have like. You gotta be something. You gotta put a name.
So you probably got something like
My go-to that I listen to.
Like go-to genre, Joe.
It's hip hop. As in, you feel me? Hip hop, slide rap, and then you feel me? R&B.
So what genre would you put like Polo and Raw Wave under?
Polo, alright, so Polo, shorty, I ain't gonna cap, shorty. That nigga was damn nut pop, shorty, for a minute, shorty.
Have you heard his new song?
I ain't even gonna lie, but I understand why he did it, though. I understand why he did it. So, Polo, shorty, I put him under. Cause Chicago, shorty, so Chicago, I feel like they in the category they own, shorty. So they should like, it's like, I'm gonna describe that as CJ will probably describe it as trench music. CJ will probably call it trench music. So I'm gonna say it's
Trench music. Yeah. Not like.
Cause it's like you can still say it's drill. You feel me? Because you feel me, the shit they be talking about.
And it's the
But
808.
it's also like in a melody.
Melody.
A melody. Sure.
I can see that. I can see that.
So
That's a clean ass name for it.
Yeah. So, that's what I'm saying.
Sure, yeah. Have you played an instrument? Have you ever played an instrument?
Yeah, I used to play piano.
Yeah.
Oh.
Didn't you used to rap?
Yep.
You got some music coming from you soon, shorty?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
What about you, Beach? You got some music coming soon, shorty?
Music playing. I got a keyboard back there. I'm actually about to start.
You got a keyboard back there right now?
About to start making beats.
No, like right now?
I got one back there, but it's like for like a laptop.
Read that motherfucker up or something?
But I got plugged into a laptop for it to operate. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You ain't got no cords you plug to the wall?
no, it's not like I'm hooking. You feel me? Plug
Damn,
into a wall
Taz.
laptop. You feel me? It's like
You ain't got no laptop?
I gotta like have a whole garage band set up. You
It's one of those type of pianos?
Yeah.
Show me this damn piano, man.
It's one of them big.
It's like an EDM, shorty. It's like a piano / 808.
How big is this piano?
It's like 16 by 5.
No, like how?
You feel
You
me?
feel me?
It's like a wide
I
body.
set that motherfucker on my lap like this.
You can, yes.
Wait, time out. It's for the laptop? And it looks like what?
Alright, now
Shorty, because this shit doesn't make no
Yeah,
sense.
that shit makes sense.
Shorty, you see that motherfucker 6